Happy Hump Day! Another 3-0 sweep, baby. 12 in one run. Let's keep it rolling. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and the good times keep on rolling, baby. Gotta love that. As you heard, coming off another sweep, we'll go over that bets recap in a second, but won 12 of the last 13 bets. But I have to say something else. I set a goal, see if we could reach 24,000 subscribers by the end of this week. And you guys, being the incredible community that you are, just said, now we'll one up you and we'll just have it done by Tuesday. We just hit 24,000 subscribers. You guys continue to just crush it. That's all because of all the likes, the comments, all the new people coming in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and joining this community. It's awesome. The positivity in this community is awesome. And I just want to say thank you. It makes me want to just keep grinding every single day. So we appreciate it. Now we're on our way to 25. So anyways, we got a reminder real quick. MLB Best Bets video will be out after this one, so go check that out. We're on a 28-12 run in the last 40 bets. And then, of course, we give out a ton of research help for that every single day. So before we get into this video, we have a new Jabo MVP. Let's pull it up. There it is, at Larry Reed 3117. Thank you very much for being a part of the Jabo MVP Club. If you want to be a part of the Jabo MVP Club, just hit that join button below. It's just $2.99 a month. It's just a way to give back. If we've helped you, whether it's entertaining you or giving you help with your bets, and you just want to give back a little bit, it's only $2.99 a month. You get some perks like badges, emojis, prioritized replies, shout out, things like that. But mostly it's just to help us out. Never required, of course, but just always appreciated because everything else we do is free. The Discord is free, by the way, so go join that. Click the link below. We're talking sports every single day. All right, we got one NBA game to talk about. But before we get into that, I got a dad joke. So here we go. Why did the police photograph the cup of coffee? To get its mugshot. Not too bad, huh? For doing this for a year straight now. But here we go. In this video, we're going to recap yesterday. I'm going to give you some key stats. Again, it's just for this game, so I'm just going to give you some potential assists and rebound chances from game one in the Knicks and Pacers series. And then we're going to preview that game and give you our best bet. And then, of course, wrap it all up with the bets recap. So it's going to be quick and short because we only got one game. But I'll still give you guys some info. So hit that like button. Leave a comment below like you guys have been doing every single freaking day. I appreciate it. And then, of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as we now chase our first 25,000 subscribers. It's crazy to even say out loud what a journey this has been. I appreciate it. So let's get into it. And it starts with the recap. All right, there it is. 3 beautiful green check marks. SGA over 5.5 rebounds. Last I checked, he had 8. I don't know if he got any more than that, but that was a beauty. He had 5 in the first half. That was just absolutely awesome. And he got some of those weak side rebounds like we talked about when he's not guarding the main guys. So that was sweet. And then I added 2 half-unit plays today. Jason Tatum over 13.5 rebounds plus assists. I saw a drop from 14.5 to 13.5. I liked it. I took it for only a half unit, but it was still a winner. And then that Cavs team total under 99.5. We talked about in the video yesterday. After the first quarter, I thought it was absolutely dead. And then they just threw up a clunker in the second quarter. That was awesome. And then it got really sweaty at the end of the game. I mean, it got sweaty. We're talking all backups in. And Niang trying to hit every shot. Mobley had like 8 or 10 points in the fourth quarter. He was killing me. But they ended, I believe, on 95, so we got a winner there. So 3-0, only won 2 units. I mean, not only, I'll take it, obviously, but because of the 2 half-unit plays. So we will take it. 31-21 in the playoffs, up 4.73, and then there is the regular season record as well. So that's the recap for May 7th, and now let's talk some key stats. All right, we only have one game today, so I just want to give you all the stats from game 1 of this series. And we're going to talk about rebound chances and potential assists. And as you can see there, I put 8 of them down there. So, I mean, some of them are about at normal numbers for some of these guys, and some aren't. Just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea in case you're betting some of these. But like Josh Hart, 13 rebounds on 20 rebound chances. Pretty normal conversion rate for him. OG Anunoby, 9 rebounds on 15 chances. Hartenstein, 6 on 11. And then Isaiah Jackson, the Pacers, he had 5 on 11 as well. And then the last 4 are all assists and potential assists. So Jalen Brunson, we had under 8.5 assists, and we won that one. He had 6 assists on 15 potential assists. Now, what that tells me is, you know, he should have probably had maybe another 2 or so, and had about 8. I didn't see that many potential assists. Maybe I missed some of it, but I didn't think he had that many chances. Maybe they weren't that clear of looks, but again, just something to think about. That was quite a bit of potential assists. And then Halliburton, 8 on 15. Nemhard, 4 on 11, so he usually converts a little bit more than that. And then Josh Hart again, 8 assists on 11 potential assists. That is a pretty lucky high conversion rate right there. So, anyways, those are the key stats from game 1 of the Pacers and Knicks series. Now, let's talk game 2. All right, this segment of the show is brought to you by our sponsor, Better Bet. That's BTR Bet, the best place to find, track, analyze, and share your bets. Click that link below in the description and go check it out. We only got one game. We know where we're going. We're going to Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks are hosting the Pacers for game 2. Knicks minus 4.5. Total in this game is 221.5. We're just going to talk about the game a little bit, but before we get into that, I have 2 half-unit plays for this game, just so you know. I know it's been a 12-1 run. I just like to point out sometimes when we go on these heaters, some people like to bet more and more and more because we're on a roll. I just want to emphasize unit management, bankroll management. Stick to your unit size. Don't get crazy because these 12-1 runs are not something that happens just over and over and over. There will be some days where we lose, but I just want to point that out just to make sure you guys know that. So here we go. Game 1 notes. Knicks out rebounded the Pacers 40-32. The Knicks shot 47% from deep, with the Pacers shooting 38%. 38%. Crazy to see the Knicks shoot almost 50% and still had to squeak out a win at home. But Pacers outscored the Knicks 64-58 in the paint. The Knicks got a ticky-tack moving screen call at the end of the game. Oh, sorry, that's not supposed to be in there. I just was pointing that out. Knicks 14 turnovers to the Pacers 7. And it also helped the Pacers outscore the Knicks, obviously 22-13 in points off turnovers. Nobody had more than 6 rebounds on the Indiana Pacers. And then on the Knicks, only 7 players played more than 5 minutes on the Knicks. One of those players, Mitchell Robinson, out for the season. Their rotation gets even tighter in New York. So, like I said, I got 2 half-unit plays. I really love these plays, but I'm putting a half-unit because there's no way I want to put 2 full units on one game. You never know. The whole script could go crazy. So I'm going to do 2 bets, and it also gives you more info, more things to think about. Well, you put, obviously, however many units you want on it. But Isaiah Hartenstein, over 14.5 points plus assists at minus 130 on FanDuel, is my first best bet for a half unit. It's 15.5 on some books. I still like it there, just so you know. But we just talked about it. Mitchell Robinson is going to be out, so he may get even more minutes. He had 36 minutes in game 1. He could get around 40 minutes. Every single minute helps, obviously, when you're betting over props. So what I love about the Steiner, let's just talk about the Steiner. He's been good to us this year. He's not defending Joel Embiid. That's one thing, because that helps. Foul trouble. If you get in foul trouble, it's kind of hard to have stats. That's just some of those things that I just think about at night. But anyways, in this matchup versus the Pacers, he's gone over already in both games without Julius Randle in the lineup. So Pacers surprisingly gave up the 3rd most points to the center position in the last 30 days of the regular season. So we're talking better minutes, less foul trouble possibility. And just to go back to that, it's because he's facing Miles Turner, who shoots a lot of threes. There's not a ton. Obviously, there's Siakam. He'll get faced up in the paint sometimes, but and I'm not saying he has no chance of fouling out, but the chances are less likely than facing Joel Embiid, that's for sure. So, and I just like the Pacers because this matchup, because they don't defend the paint well. I mean, again, Miles Turner is not a center. He's a power forward that shoots threes, is really what he is. And Siakam doesn't scare me, so that's why he's getting some easy looks. And then assist wise, he had 4 dimes last game. I'm really just needing 3 to make this points and assists worth it. But ultimately, it's going to come down to his points, and he's gone over it every single time without Julius Randle versus the Pacers already. If you watched him in game 1, he got some easy looks, little, what am I looking for? The word floaters and things like that in the lane. And I expect him to do that again. He's a good foul shooter if he does get to the line. So I think he has a chance to go over this in points alone, to be honest with you. But a good 3 or 4 assists would also be helpful as well. So give me the Steiner over 14.5 points plus assists as my first best bet for a half unit. And let's move on to that second bet. Okay, here we go. It's an under, and we're sticking with the big man. Miles Turner, under 7.5 rebounds. I got this at minus 135 on DraftKings again for a half unit. I don't understand this line. Maybe I'm a sucker. He had 2 rebounds on 9 rebound chances in game 1. 9 rebound chances, and he has a 7.5 line. Let's talk about the 4 games he has played against the Knicks this year. Game 1, just talked about, 2 rebounds. February 10th, he had 8 rebounds, barely going over, but it means nothing to me. The Knicks had no Isaiah Hartenstein. They had no Mitchell Robinson. They had no OG Anunoby, if I could talk. They started Taj Gibson at center. Literally, I could get 8 rebounds over Taj Gibson. That's a joke. He was a solid NBA player. but I'm just saying that means nothing to me. And he barely went over with 8 with all the guys out for the Knicks. So February 1st, he got 4 rebounds. Siakam was on the team. Hartenstein played. There was just still no Anunoby. It's the closest similarity to what he's going to see in game 2. He got 4 rebounds. December 30th, barely went over again at 8 rebounds. No Siakam Siakam was not on the Pacers yet. That's a huge deal. Siakam got 6 rebounds last game. It makes a big difference. That allows Turner, if you've seen them play, Turner stays on the perimeter even more. And there was still no Anunoby that game. I mean, we saw it in game 1. He had 9 rebounds. Anunoby did on 15 rebound chances. So now we get a fully healthy, other than Mitchell Robinson, obviously, but a fully healthy Knicks team. Siakam's on the team. And the only game situations that relate to what he's going to see in game 2, he had 4 and 2 rebounds versus the Knicks. It wasn't even close. And like I said, he had 9 rebound chances. So Knicks allowed the 7th fewest rebounds to centers in the last 30 days of the regular season. If he gets the same amount of rebound chances, let's just say he gets 9. I just did the math in my head. He has to get 8 of 9. That's almost 100%. That's absolutely insane. Obviously, he could get a couple more, but even if he gets 11, getting 8 of 11 is not easy to do as well, especially against a good rebounding team in the Knicks. So I'm not exactly sure what this line is. He averaged on the season like 6.5, and now they're going higher than that and a line against a very tough matchup. I just, you know what? You never know in the NBA. He could get some easy rebounds or some good luck or a ton of free throw rebounds. Who knows? But 7.5 just seems too high for me. So give me the under 7.5 rebounds for Miles Turner, along with the Steiner over 14.5 points plus assists. We're riding the big men today. That didn't sound good at all, but we are going to take those two, and those are the 2 best bets for a half unit. And let's check out the recap. All right, these are the 2 bets. First one, Steiner over 14.5 points plus assists for a half unit. I like him over 15.5 if that's all you can get as well. And then Miles Turner under 7.5 rebounds for a half unit, minus 135 on DraftKings. I don't really think he gets more than 5, maybe 6 on a good night rebounds. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't make me look silly, but these are both half unit. Not because I don't like him that much. It's just because I don't want to put 2 full units on the game, just to be super transparent with you guys. So those are the 2 bets. Let's see if we can stay hot. But thank you guys for watching, leaving all the comments and all the likes and everything. It's awesome that we reached 24,000 subscribers. So appreciate it. Again, go check out that MLB Best Bets video. And if you haven't already, click that like button. All right, hope you have a good Wednesday. We'll talk to you soon.